my appointment, well, sometime after my appointment as permanently, I then reverted back to my maiden surname of Harrison.
If we go then to paragraphs 5 and 6, you refer to your carrying out of the mandate of the NPA and performing the functions and powers vested in you in that regard. Can you tell, if I take you to paragraph 6, can I ask you to tell the Commission what those powers and responsibilities are?
Thank you. I'll just read them out. In respect of KwaZulu-Natal, by virtue of my position and in terms of Section 179(3) of the Constitution, read together with Section 24(1) of the National Prosecuting Act 32 of 1998, I have powers and responsibilities as set out hereunder. 1, power to institute and conduct criminal proceedings and to carry out functions incidental thereto, as contemplated in Section 23 of the NPA Act. 2, supervise, direct, and coordinate the work and activities of all deputy directors and all prosecutors. 6.3, supervise, direct, and coordinate specific investigations and carry out all duties and perform all functions and exercise all powers conferred or imposed on or assigned to me or under any law which is in accordance with the provisions of this National Prosecuting Authority Act.
And then can I ask you also to read paragraph 7 of your statement?
I have always exercised the mandate of the NPA without fear, favor, or prejudice.
Now, we're going to get in some detail when we come to the correspondence to issues relating to the Political Killings Task Team. But at this point, can you just very briefly, with reference to paragraph 8, explain your overall view of the Political Killings Task Team and what value, if any, it had?
As the Director of Public Prosecutions for KwaZulu-Natal, I have considered the Political Task Team as an essential and necessary structure for the province of KwaZulu-Natal and the country as a whole. This is so as the team was precisely aimed at dealing with politically motivated and related crimes that gained momentum and threatened to destabilize the province and to spiral to other provinces.
Now, when did you first hear reports relating to the disestablishment of the task team?
During December 2024 and January 2025, I was on leave. So during January 2025, I then, through the social media reports, I came to learn about the de-establishment of the task team. And at that time, I thought it was fake news. So I was on leave.
So you initially thought it was fake news. When you returned from leave, what did your opinion change?
After I returned to the office in January 2025, I was informed by Advocate Gaba, the dedicated prosecutor who's responding to the task team matters, that the social media reports may be well true because the team had been informed by General Kumalo only to continue with matters that had been enrolled or were waiting for decision.
Now, have you ever formally been notified of the disestablishment of the task team?
At no stage was any formal communication addressed to my office notifying us of the de-establishment of the task team.
I want to take you now to a letter that Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi addressed to you in May 2025. And that letter is at page 244 of the separate bundle that you have. So if you can go to 244.
Found it.
You're ahead of me, Advocate Harrison, unfortunately.
Sorry.
You have found it? No,
Yes.
I've now found it too. Okay. Can you, first of all, can you confirm that you received this letter?
I confirm so.
And can you read, it's a very short letter.
Let us name these, the file with the DPP's statement. Let's call that Harrison 1. And
Chet is already part of MK 12, so we have it on file. In fact, this bundle that Advocate Harrison has is MK 12.
I am actually, and I brought Kwanazi too, and I thought that's what we would refer to, and but I do see this small bundle here. So it's on that basis. It's on that basis that I thought you are going to be handing this up, unless we then refer to the
page numbers in MK 12.
Yes, in MK, yeah.
The witness and I have prepared on those page numbers, so let's just keep it. If it's all right with you, Chair, then we can keep it as MK 12.
Let's refer to the relevant MK then. Yeah.
So, on page 244, you've confirmed you received this letter from Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi. It's a very short letter. Can you just simply read its contents into the record?
Thank you. It's addressed to myself as the Director of Public Prosecutions in KwaZulu-Natal. It is dated the 22nd of May, 2025. It is headed Political Task Team, Prosecution Guided Investigation, Failure to execute J50 warrants. This office wishes to apologize for the failure in executing J50 warrants in dockets among 121 case dockets that this office has discovered to have been delivered to Pretoria due to a telephonic instruction received by the political task team leader. It is an unfortunate situation that this office became alerted on 2025-05-20 in a docket accountability session to the fact that all prosecution guidance since 25-03-26 has not been addressed. This office assures the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution that the whereabouts of these dockets is being investigated and the findings will be brought to your attention. Kind regards, and it's signed off by Lieutenant General, Provincial Commissioner, KwaZulu-Natal, N.S. Mkhwanazi.
If we can then go back to your statement, first of all, can you confirm that this is the letter that you refer to in paragraph 12 of your statement?
I confirm so.
And just to go back to the chronology, this letter you've recorded was dated 22 May 2025. When had you first heard of the disestablishment of the task team?
As I've indicated, through media, it was floating on social media from about the 3rd of January.
So this was approximately 4.5 months after you first heard of the disestablishment or the alleged disestablishment of the task team?
That is correct, Counsel.
Now to the Commission.
Thank you. Firstly, there had been no formal communication to me about the de-establishment of the task team itself, other than what I saw on social media. Secondly, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi had not addressed the de-establishment of the task team in his letter. He had referred only to the removal of the dockets. Thirdly, an enormous amount of work had taken place to ensure the necessary coordination by providing a dedicated prosecutorial team to address all the challenges that had historically been raised in responding to the work of the task team. And fourthly, news of the disestablishment emerged at the time that all of the work that had been put in was clearly bearing fruit and the coordination was producing the desired results.
You responded to Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi's letter. If I can take you to page 195 of the MK12 bundle. Can you confirm that that was your response?
Commissioners, I confirm that this is my correspondence and my response to General Mkhwanazi.
And in paragraph 1, you refer to your correspondence dated 22 May 2025. Is that the letter from Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi that we just saw?
That is correct, Counsel.